Hello, in this video we will study about what is wildlife trade, what are the problems if wildlife trade happens. Wildlife trade is any sale or exchange of wild animal and plant resources by people. Wildlife trade is an issue at the heart of the tension between biodiversity, conservation, and human development. Whether for medicine, construction, food, or culture, a huge proportion of our trade, economy, and way of life is entirely reliant upon wildlife products. The legal trade in wildlife products is often overshadowed by wildlife crime and illegal trade. It involves thousands of different fauna and flora species, provides a source of income for millions of producers, raw materials for businesses and local collectors, and a staggering array of goods for hundreds of millions of consumers. It plays an undeniably fundamental role in regional, national, and international economics. The benefits of legal, responsible, and sustainable wildlife trade are largely going unrecognized. As a result, there has been relatively little attention or investment to ensure that wildlife trade is managed in ways that maintain healthy ecosystems and populations of largest target species. The term wildlife trade actually refers to a mostly legal practice. It covers a wide spectrum of everyday activities and products such as timber used for furniture or building materials, exotic flowers, plants, or pets, ingredients for medicines and cosmetics, clothes, shoes, or bags. Almost all marine products other than farmed fish are wild too. So, most people, whether we think about it or not, are involved in wildlife trade in some way, even as end consumers of wild products. Since 1975, an agreement between governments around the world known as CITES, the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora, aims to ensure the international trade in a wild plant or animal does not threaten its future. However, a worryingly large proportion is illegal and threatens the survival of many endangered species. In fact, illegal wildlife trade is second only to habitat destruction as a cause of species loss and potential extinction. Then why do people go for wildlife trade? People trade the wildlife for cash or exchange it for other useful objects. For example, utensils in exchange for wild animal skins. Driving the trade is the end consumer who has a need or desire for wildlife products whether for food, construction, or clothing. Then occurs? What problem occurs if wildlife trade happens? The most obvious problem associated with wildlife trade is that it can cause overexploitation to the point where the survival of a species hangs in the balance. Historically, such overexploitation has caused extinctions or severely threatened species, and as human populations have expanded, demand for wildlife has only increased. Recent overexploitation of wildlife for trade has affected countless species. This has been well publicized in the cases of tigers, rhinoceros, elephants, and others, but many other species are affected. This overexploitation should concern us all because it harms human livelihoods. Wildlife is vital to the lives of a high proportion of the world's population, often the poorest. Some rural households depend on local wild animals for their meat protein and on local trees for fuel. And both wild animals and plants provide components of traditional medicines used by the majority of people in the world. While many people in developed countries are cushioned from any effects caused by a reduced supply of a particular household item, many people in the developing world depend entirely on the continued availability of local wildlife resources because it harms the balance of nature. In addition to the impact on human livelihoods caused by the overharvesting of animals and plants, is the harm caused by overexploitation of species to the living planet in a wider way. In illegal wildlife trade, some species involved are highly endangered. Conditions of transport for live animals are likely to be worse, and wildlife is more likely to have been obtained in an environmentally damaging way. The existence of illegal trade is also worrying because it undermines countries' efforts to protect their natural resources. Wildlife trade can also cause indirect harm through introducing invasive species which then prey on or compete with native species. Invasive species are as big a threat to the balance of nature as the direct overexploitation by humans of some species. Many invasive species have been purposely introduced by wildlife traders. The examples include the American mink, the red-eared terrapin, and the countless plant species. Also, incidental killing of non-target species such as dolphins and seabirds when they are caught in fishing gear. it is estimated that over a quarter of the global marine fisheries catch is incidental, unwanted, and discarded. Incidental killing of animals also happens on land when crude traps are set. For example, for musk deer or duikers. These cause damage and death to a variety of animals besides the intended ones. Finally, while wildlife trade alone is a major threat to some species, it is important to remember that its impact is frequently made worse by habitat loss and other pressures. This was about wildlife trade. Thank you.